big race is Black-Eyed Susan Day.
Okay.
And it's when all the ladies dress up and have the fancy hats and all the things, and it sounds really random and like, why are you bringing it up? But it's because the Robertas and the Walline family has innovated the Black-Eyed Susan, which is one of our favorite plants, but now they're bringing you the latest, greatest way to grow one of our favorites. Look at that explosion of color. Look at the size of those blooms.
Wow.
And you're bringing yours home for $5.20 a month on Easy Pay. We send our plants to you for free. So if you're like, you know, I want something that nobody else has.
Yes.
This is it.
We all want that.
So Devin, the Black-Eyed Susan, you were like, we can make it better?
Absolutely. That's exactly, yes. We were like, all right, we love the Black-Eyed Susans. They're easy to grow. They handle adverse conditions. It's an American classic.
Yeah.
Right.
Why not make it a little bit more full of flowers with a little bit better color? And that's exactly what this Minibeckia flame is. We can come in really close. Look at all the beautiful colors.
Pretty.
You have these ombre looks. You have these, you know, beautiful flame-like looks that you would expect to see. It's like the Sedona Desert out here. And there's so many flowers. There's layer after layer of flowers. They're so profusely blooming. It's like all you see is beauty and color. I've never seen any Black-Eyed Susans that can produce this many flowers.
That was like an exclamation point. We just heard a woohoo! I think there was confetti.
That was Chelsea Phillips Reed with her live stream happening. There was a confetti cannon that just happened.
Love the woohoo! It was like right after you finished too. It was like that's what everyone wants. So how do we grow it? Because clearly we're all excited about this. How does it come to us, and how do I have success?
So this is what we're shipping to you guys. This is a large 1-gallon pot. Now these Minibeckias, this is a winter hardy perennial that blooms as if it were like an annual, in the sense that annuals typically just bloom a ton all summer long and then they're done. Well, these are going to bloom a ton and then they're going to do it every single year thereafter. This is going to outbloom any other plant with the sheer quantity of flowers and the depth of color in a plant that is native to North America. So you know it's going to handle our soil conditions. It's going to handle our hot summers and our cold winters with ease and just get better year after year.
And the size of these flowers, like I can't get over, and all of that, look at all that color.
It looks like you bought like a giant bouquet where there's hardly any green on top, but a green on the bottom. It's like a huge bouquet. It's stunning. I've not seen anything like this before.
No.
It's really a incredible, high impact but low maintenance plant. And as a perennial, this is a plant that you want to consider getting 4 or 5 of them, because you know it's going to attract our bees, our butterflies, our hummingbirds. And in the wintertime, what we're actually going to do, you might even see some flowers in here that are already starting to lose their petals. And that's because we don't remove any old flowers. We keep them all intact on our plants, because at the end of the season, each and every one of these flowers will leave back one of these beautiful cones. Now these cones will fill up with lovely seeds that are going to act as food for our goldfinches, for our chickadees, and other birds throughout the wintertime. So you get the pollinators in the summertime, and then you're feeding the birds in the wintertime. You're just creating this little closed beauty ecosystem in your own garden, and it couldn't be easier or more beautiful than with these Minibeckias.
I mean, this is one you gotta get. These are new. We just brought them in about a month ago. It's really the latest innovation from Roberta's. They're always innovating. They're always bringing us the best versions, the easiest to grow. More than 7,100 orders have been placed in about a month, and that's more than half of what we were able to bring in. So basically that means use that $5.20 Easy Pay, because we're in our Flash 5 Easy Pay event, and bring yours home now, because if you want the latest and greatest,
You need it.
it's it.
We all want that.
This is it, yeah. And then do we use the Bounty?
We definitely want to use the Bounty, because these guys, they're going to flower their hearts out, but you really got to fuel them up to do so. So I recommend using our Roberta's Bounty about once a month on our Minibeckias and everything else that you're gardening with, and that's how you're going to get the very best out of your plants. But I also did want to mention, you know, these are great in the ground, but they're also fantastic in containers like you see here. So if you do want to grow them in a container, Steve, we have a bag of our Sungrow natural and organic potting mix, which you can find on QVC.com.
Great.
It's a perfect growing potting mix for our Minibeckias. So consider picking that up. It's still on the sale price with all of our other plants until, I think it's through like Thursday or something like
nice.
that.
Right.
So, you know, it's a real easy match made in heaven.
And the information is on your screen if you'd like to pick that up as well. But Devin, for anyone who's just joining us and they're like, okay, it looks like a black-eyed Susan. So like, what's the big deal? We're calling this like a new innovation, the latest and greatest, but black-eyed Susans are not new, but what you did is new.
Well, yes, first and foremost is this color. It's called the flame because the flower colors are like the colors of a flame. They're all gonna be slightly different. Some will have a bit of an ombre look. Some will be just a beautiful like copper tones. Other will be vibrant sulfuric yellow colors. And not only is that color just more beautiful, but the sheer number of flowers. Your plants will be absolutely smothered in blooms, layer upon layer of flowers, and the flowers are large, 4 to 5 inches across.
I mean, look at that.
Oh, it's
Look
so
at how
pretty.
pretty that is.
I love that you just said that because I thought I was like tripping out here for a second. I was like, wait, there's so many different kinds of patterns and colors.
There are. Every flower is different.
It's like, are you okay?
I was like, what's going on here with these flowers? But you said it. Some of them are like solid one color. Some of them look like they're almost tie-dye. Some of them are ombre. Like,
like
so cool.
Here. And this one's like darker orange in the
Yeah.
back, and then this one is kind of like the darker part is in the center. So really,
Right.
like as you look through, like look at those. Look how different those two blooms are.
Totally.
And
It's
you'll
so
see that
fun.
throughout.
And these plants will start to bloom in the early part of summer, around the middle of June, and they'll continue to bloom all the way until our first or second frost. So we're talking months of flowers, especially, you know, when you consider we're shipping to you guys these large 1-gallon pots. It already has one flower on it. It has another bud just getting started. This is just, the party is just like, you know, no one has arrived at the party yet. This is like, you know, the host of the party is getting the party started. That analogy was going too long.
Oh, we're picking up.
We were going.
Down,
We were like,
you know?
Help me out here,
Yeah,
guys.
like the cups are going out. You know, they're getting ready for the party.
Perfect.
Clearly, I haven't been to a party in a while.
We got to invite you. Well, you're at our garden party, so
Yeah.
you're at a party now. Here's the deal. You don't want to miss out on your opportunity to bring yours home. These have been incredibly popular since we brought them in. You're getting yours on sale, and because we have a Flash 5 Easy Pay event, $5.20 a month will bring yours home, and this is what you will be able to grow. M95109 is your item number, and I love that the team makes it easy. Like, I know you grew your first thing from Roberta's, and you were like,
Absolutely.
it grew.
I was like, wow, it worked. And honestly, I look back at my Roberta's growing guide like often. So like, it's great. And it's so easy because they set you up for success
Yeah.
here. Roberta's does it all for you. There's Chelsea again.
Yep, we have
Betty.
all the growing information that you need, as well as some helpful tips for success, and our Gotta Grow guarantee is included with every single plant purchase. So just rest assured, we got you covered.
Thank you so much. Thanks
thank
for sticking
you.
around for us. Thank
See you
you.
guys soon.
So good to have you on the show.
Thank you, Steve.
All
Thank you,
right,
Vanessa.
here's the Roberta's warranty that we've got on the screen. Oh, we just saw it, and then we're gonna see it again really quick.
Yep.
There we are.
We want to make sure you guys are happy. So when you're happy, so are we. So we're going to share your satisfaction for perennials like this Minibeckia for 1 year, annuals and tropicals for 90 days from the time of shipment. So if for any reason you're not satisfied, just give us a call.
Thank you.
Thank you, Devin. Ooh, and don't you forget about those chicks and hens that we were